Hello, I'm Faisal+How, and in this video, I'll be talking about two videos that talk about how a person can achieve happiness. So the first person is called Brennan Bouchard, um, who is a motivational author that claims to help people attain their goal through common sense solutions. So in ways of achieving happiness, this author says that we know happiness comes from orientation towards the world in which we look at the past and the past, present, and the future in specific ways. Starting with the past, we look at the past with gratitude. When we see what we have achieved, it makes us feel happy. So for the present, when we are involved in the things that we like, let's talk about talent, the passion, and the interest, things that we are interested in. So when someone is maybe take an example of a footballer and he's playing football, that makes them achieve their happiness. So for the future, we see the future, we anticipate the future with excitement, knowing that maybe tomorrow will be fine, knowing that tomorrow will be better than today. So another thing that the author talked about is physical health, whereby a person has to sleep for 8 or 7 hours, like recommended. Um, there is also drinking a lot of water. There is also taking breaks for people who work a lot. They have to take some breaks so that they can increase their happiness. There is also eating healthy food, like the greens, knowing that you have to eat healthy food, not being hungry and running for a burger when you know that you are supposed to eat maybe a salad or something else. He also talked about relationships. So if you are in a relationship and you manage to respect each other, knowing that this person you are in a relationship, you have to respect each other. So that also helps people to achieve happiness in life. Uh, the last thing he talked about was spirituality, honoring the things we believe in. Maybe people who, for instance, who believe in God, knowing that you have to pray, also makes people achieve their happiness. So the author did not back any of his points with any scientific experiment or fact that backs this, but it was his personal opinion, saying that if a person manages to do these things, he can achieve happiness. So another author that we are going to talk about is called Sonja, who is a professor at University of California, and claims that being kind to others can help to increase a person's own happiness. So the author starts with a Chinese proverb that says that if you want to be happy for 1 hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you want to be happy for a month, get married. If you want to be happy for a year, inherit fortune. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, help someone else. Um, he says that he backs this proverb with a quote of the former U.S. President George Bush, saying that maybe if you these other things help you to get happiness for a short time, maybe an hour. You can take a nap. When you take a nap, you're happy for an hour. Going fishing, it is for a day, but for a lifetime you have to help someone else, which is an act of kindness and generosity. So he says that happiness helps one to see him or herself as if they are interconnected to others. When you help someone else, you feel connected to that person. Yeah. Another thing he said that there are social positive consequences that come with helping people. uh, uh, like maybe you make new friends when you help someone, then you become friendly with that person. Another thing is appreciation. When you help someone, of course they appreciate you in the society. Maybe people will be saying that this person is a kind person, then it helps you to feel happy, to be happy, to achieve happiness in life. So another thing that he talked about is like a study he conducted studies with her students, to see this helping how being kind and generous helps one to achieve happiness. So he set different groups of students, and one each group had a timeline of being kind and doing one act of kindness to another person. So there are people who are going to do an act of kindness for a day, for the single day. Others were going to do kinds of happiness for a week, others for a month. Yeah. So as the results came out, then they found out that the people who did an act of kindness for a single day, they attain the highest level of happiness. Because like in your normal day, like you're not doing other things, but uh, um, when they say today we are going to do something that is very kind to others, maybe we are going to help children at school, maybe we are going to visit people in the hospital. Those people, like, they feel so happy to help others because it is not something that they do every day, and they have got a chance to do it. So that's why they achieve the highest level of happiness. But if you do it today and those for a week, they got used to it doing it. That's why they didn't be at the same level of happiness with those for a single day. So comparing the two videos, I think I would go with the two authors. I would go with this author Sonja, because her claims are backed by uh, studies and evidences, where the, she conducted several studies. He brought proverbs, he brought quotes from, for example, the former US President George Bush, which clarify that being kind and generous can help someone to achieve happiness for a long time, or to achieve happiness in their life. In their life. Thank you. That's what I can say about being happy.